Two V's in a box. Two V's in a box. Hey, so you're two or one of the V's in the box. You need to sit back, listen, and watch. Tune in and get some jewels in your crown. So you're not reina representing Beantown. I would never ever knock my sister down. All my ladies win and take a look around. All the negativity we can do without. Please subscribe and let us show you a different route.
Hey, it's me, B, aka Bunny, the other V. When me and Hilda get together, it's so lovely. We talk about it, all the good, bad, and ugly. All except for drama, we don't do no shrubbery. Tune in and learn some new things. Leave a comment, let us know what the mood brings. We got that food and conversation for your soul. Now please go find your remote control so you can watch.
Two V's in a box. Two V's in a box. Two V's in a box. Two V's in a box.
In the box, baby!
Hey. Welcome to another episode of Two V's in a Box with Hildy and me, Buddy.
Yes! Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new to our channel, welcome to the Royal Palace. You are now one of the gems in our crowns and you are royal too. Please hit that subscribe button so that you can continue to see our videos. If you are a loyal royal and you are returning, thank you, thank you, thank you. We thank you so much. Today, everyone. Oh, before I even tell you what we're having, please make sure you comment. Please make sure you like. And again, please subscribe.
And share.
Share. Sharing is caring.
Yes, it is.
Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. So, today, and you've seen me a little
my husband,
nervous.
because I ain't sharing that. But anyway.
There you go. We're not
We ain't sharing our guys.
So don't, we care, but not that much. So I'm a little, oh boy. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. And I'm only nervous because I've never had anyone try now I've always had good reviews, but I've never had anyone try my vegetarian food in public. And I have the best person to give you the real review. She is nothing if she's not real.
Yes, sir.
So in front of you, in front of me, she's going to really tell you what she feels about my cheeseburger, my vegetarian egg rolls. So these are cheeseburger egg rolls. I did not use vegan cheese, so that's why they're vegetarian and not vegan. Bunny likes cheese. I do too.
Even though I'm lactose, but anyway.
So which is why I put sharp. So sharp cheddar cheese is a little easier to digest because it's a little less, cheddar has a little less lactose in it. So I use sharp cheddar cheese, but there's absolutely no meat in here. And she is a what?
Meatitarian.
I love that word.
Meatitarian.
I love that word. She's a meatitarian. I'm a pescatarian.
A vegetarian.
I mean,
too.
I do eat salmon, so that's why I call myself a pescatarian. Otherwise, I'm mostly plant-based and vegetables. But Brandy is going to try it in front of all of us.
And Brandy is excited because Brandy loves food.
If you hear her a little nasally and see the coughing, you all who have allergies would understand this. She's just going through an allergy problem. She's going to calm down, I'm sure, especially when she eats one of these. She's going to feel better. But yeah, she's having an allergy problem right now. She says she was playing in dust.
Playing in dust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is what happens when you play.
In dust. So, let's try these yummy egg rolls. Well, cheeseburger rolls. Lord knows I love my meat. So let's break it open and see what it do. Okay. So. Look at that. You can still see the smoke coming up, babies. So take a look at that. No meat, right? looks like meat, but no meat. So I'm excited to taste this.
All vegetable
Because,
protein.
honey, this look like meat to me. But, anywho. So, I'm going to
I also made a sweet chili and honey sauce. Some people like to dip. I like to dip.
I'm a
Bunny
dipper.
likes to dip.
I dip.
We love
when
to
I
dip.
dip, you dip, we dip. I put my hand up on my hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to take this. And I'm going to put some dip on it. Dip, 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 dip.
I think I need a drink.
Okay. I'm also... Where's my hot sauce?
What you need hot sauce for? It's sweet
I need
chili.
some hot sauce.
No, I need you to taste it without putting any other stuff.
Why?
Because you have to tell the people what it tastes like.
So
Some people don't like hot sauce.
She gets on my nerves. She gets on my nerves.
Yeah, that's okay because
you can't eat anything without red hot. Everybody knows that.
I put that on everything too, but I want her to taste the actual.
Fine, TT Hildy.
Thank you, Bunny.
Let me see. And she says there's no meat. Smells like meaty. Feels like meaty in my mouth. But it's not meat. I would substitute these in lieu of real cheeseburger.
See, you can get vegetables and good food into your kids without them even knowing. If you fed this to your kids, they would think they were cheeseburger. Yes! Yeah. You see that? You see that? Hildy's cheeseburger.
Sometimes my kids call steak chicken, the little ones.
Well, this is,
They would love it.
It's not steak chicken. It's just...
Now can I have some hot sauce?
Okay, fine. You can have some hot sauce. But you didn't even try it with the other sauce first.
God.
Nope. You got to give them the full experience. Full experience.
This is ridiculous.
Yep. Tell me how that tastes. Full experience.
I like it.
Oh, thank you. 10 minutes later.
I like it.
Thank you.
It doesn't
Thank
have
you.
a lot of dough.
Yeah, it's cheeseburger, not...
And I taste a little spice. Is the spice from
course.
this? No.
Well, the spice... Well, that's sweet chili. But I also season it, too, with a little bit of chili flakes. Pepper chili flakes. But that's why I said you didn't need the red hot. See what I'm talking about?
No, I need it. That has like a vinegary base. I need it. Now, can I
okay,
have
so
it?
she wants the vinegary base, but it doesn't mean she needs it for the...
No, I need it. She ain't understanding. I need it. I eat hot sauce on everything. It's a necessity. I don't want it. I need it. Now give me the damn hot sauce.
He'll give her the darn hot sauce.
He put it over there near her to keep it damn hostage. Give me this goddamn red hot, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, now I can't even open it. God. It's a go.
It's a go, people. It's a go.
It's a go.
I can't wait to make more meals. Well, if you all want to see more meals from me, I can't wait to make some more. And maybe cheesecake. I do a vegan cheesecake, actually. So I can't wait to have her taste that online. Waiting for that one. Holidays are coming. You're going to want those
I turned
sweets.
into a pumpkin with arms and legs, so I need to eat more vegan and vegetarian.
If you're going to get... I mean, I don't ever force people to not eat meat. Do what you like. I can't, I understand. However, you feel much better. You feel much better. I was supposed to do this for only a month.
Food, I dance, honey. I like
music and food. I like that. Hey, that means it's good.
Hey.
She loves it, people.
And you'll love it too.
So as I was saying, it took Brandy forever to tell you all if she liked it because she had to re-inspect it and make sure it wasn't beef. And she likes it. She likes it.
I like it. I like it.
I'm happy. Like I said, you'll like it too. I'm telling you.
Cheers to non-meat. Tasting delicious.
That's right. See? Yeah, you can go home today and feel like, and your body doesn't feel heavy because, you know
Very
what?
true.
I had some delicious stuff and I didn't eat any meat. I ate vegetables. That's what I'm saying. You can get them into your kids without them knowing. If she brought these home to her kids, they probably
would not
think they
know.
were just cheeseburger egg rolls.
They wouldn't know. They might think they're steak and cheese or cheeseburger, actually. So
Yeah, very good.
the crisp on these babies are perfect. I like it. Let's try another one. Let's try another one. You hear that? Ah. So, let's talk about the look of these egg rolls. I just want to say that I am very visual and I have to like the way it looks. Like, my pancakes have to be perfectly brown around the edges, nice and crisp. It needs a variation of brown throughout the pancake, kind of like a kaleidoscope type thing. So, that's very important to me, okay?
Remember that if you make brown pancakes for Bunny.
We go out to eat. I look at my husband's pancakes, I look at mine, and sometimes I switch because I need the right things going on. But anyway, he doesn't mind.
He doesn't mind because he
I'm
loves
kind
it.
of persnickety, as my kids say. So, looking at this, right away, I am attracted to these. Let's use that word. They are perfectly brown, nice and crispy, and it doesn't feel like a lot of dough, which I like. I like more filling than dough.
Yeah. So you guys, if you want to see me make these from start to finish, if you want a video on that, or if you just want me to talk about the recipe, I can do that. We can cook together. Cooking with Hildy, H2O, the other V, or I'm the V, you're the other V.
Wait, didn't you already cook? Didn't you already record yourself cooking?
Well, yeah, I only did like of me frying it, of me rolling it up. But I'm talking about if you want to see from start to finish, cutting up the onions and all of that stuff.
She's trying to drip y'all. She's trying to drip you. Because my understanding is she was going to record herself making the vegan cheeseburger spring rolls. And then I was going to taste them and talk about them. So she not only tricked me, she tricked y'all too.
No, she didn't. Okay,
What do you have to say about that?
let me explain. First of all, you all did see me putting them down into the oil and all of that stuff. I did not do the whole preparation, cutting up onions and all that, because number one, I figured that would be an extra episode. That's more content, people. For you YouTubers, I'm sure you understand. For those of you who don't, you probably understand also. Why would I put everything in one video? Like, who does that? And who has time to watch a whole 40, 50, 60-minute video? You don't,
Excuses,
right?
excuses.
It's not an excuse. It's not
excuses.
an excuse. It's
Don't
called,
listen to her.
It's called me.
It's excuses.
No, it's called business. It's called me trying to make, stretch it out and give you what you want. This is your channel.
Don't
so
go for it.
you may not want me to cook in front of you. So that's why I chose not to. So I just showed you the quick part,
No.
that you saw
They
in the
don't want-
beginning.
Tell her you don't want the quick and dirty version. You want to learn how to make it too. She tipped you. She wants to keep all the good recipes to herself.
If I wanted to do that, I would never be doing this. That is not fair. You know that's not
So
fair.
how come
She's
you
so
didn't-
lying.
So why didn't you
Because
show
I
us,
said
show us, the viewers and meatitarians, how she prepares this meatless meal that tastes so wonderful?
I just explained why I didn't do it. I explained that I didn't know if people want to see the whole
I'll deal with
start
her
to finish.
offline. Don't y'all worry. What we talked about today? Because child, woo.
Anyway.
She is testing my religion today, honey.
I'm testing your religion. See, that ain't even right. That's not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice.
I don't like to feel tricked now.
This is not a trick. This is not a trick. I don't like that word. This is not a trick. There is no trickery going on here
Bamboozled.
at all.
She bamboozled.
I don't bamboozle people. I'm a Virgo.
Me too.
Straightforward. You already know. We give it to you. Straight, no chaser. Sometimes it comes off like we're mean. Yeah, most times. But sometimes it comes off like we're mean because people don't get the straight, no chaser.
But also,
I'm not bamboozling y'all. Like I
don't
said,
listen, because she's also an empath. And empaths care about people's feelings. And they don't want to hurt people's feelings.
Which is why.
So a lot of times sometimes she's not going to be as straight and real as she says she is because she's freaking empath. How does that work? Even I'm not straight all the time. I'm thinking about
nobody's straight all the time, but I'm trying to tell you, I was thinking about you all. I really was. Who wants to sit here and watch 40 minutes? Now, if you in the comments below tell me, Hilda, yes, we want to see you do these from start to finish because we want to make them. Or if you want me to just one day talk about the recipe, I can do that in another vlog. No problem. I just was really, my empathicity was trying to think about the royals and the fact that, look, Hilda, we don't want to see all of this stuff. We want to see when it's done, and we want to see eating it and stuff. That's what a mukbang is. It's not a recipe channel. But if you want recipe, I got you all day. I promise you. Stop trying to make me seem like I'm whatever. See, she called me a bamboozler. Fix my crown, please. Fix my crown. Thank you. I am not a bamboozler. I resent that.
I'm not taking it back. I said what I said.
And I meant it. I said what I said. And I meant it.
But maybe moving forward,
yes,
we could do something like, maybe you should, although I encourage you to create your own vegan channel.
Thank you.
But the other alternative is...
You see how Queen and Up does? Did you hear what she said? I encourage you to create your own vegan channel. Now, this is why we do business together. Because what other business partner will encourage you to show more of whatever your
her thing is,
or
her
your
niche.
thing is, or my niche. Yeah. And I appreciate that. But go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
So that's an option, and I'm sure people would love to watch the preparation, the ingredients. I'm sure that, because in this day and age, there are a lot of people who are trying to eat more healthy. I'm not exactly one of them. Well, I want to, but I can't say I'm actively trying. So I'm like 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
I'm pulling it, y'all. I'm pulling them. You know, it's once a week. Look, when I became a vegetarian, it was supposed to be for 1 month. So you want to talk about bamboozle? My sister friend bamboozled me. So she said to me, oh my God, Hildy, guess what? My boss is doing this challenge and he's going to no meat for a month. Let's do it. And I go, okay, no problem. She got a week in and was like, so I'm just going to do chicken. I won't do meat. I won't do steak. I won't do anything else.
Chicken is meat.
And that's what I said. And so she's like, that's all I'm going to do. And I said, okay. So that was after the first week. So she was eating chicken. We would go out to dinner because we used to go out to dinner all the time. And she would get chicken this, chicken that. And I'm like, for real, for real. Like, for real. And I'm like, nope, I'm going for it. She goes, you should get some chicken. Go ahead, because I've already gone against it. Right. And I was like, no, I'm going to keep going. Once I start something, I want to keep going. So I kept going. By the third week, she went back to beef. I was still on no anything. After that month, she was like, "Oh, your month is up. You can eat meat again." You know.
You keep talking. I'll keep
And
eating.
go for it, girl. That's what I made them for. I love it. That's why I love to cook. I love to cook for people. Want to come over and eat? Come on over. So anyway, she started after 3 weeks. Went back to everything, full throttle. After a month, she goes, "Oh, you can eat meat again," and everybody, all my friends, "Oh, you can eat meat." Even one of my family members, "Oh, we can have you over and eat meat." My best friend, "Oh, I can make a burger for you at the cookout." I was like, you know what, y'all? I really feel good. I think I was born. I might have had a stomach ache in my mother's while I was in her womb. That's how many stomach aches I've had in my lifetime. And when I tell you that whole month I had not one stomach ache, I didn't feel bloated. I just felt so good. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to keep doing it until I crave it. So let me see how long I can go.
Did you take the laxative pill before you ate that?
I don't need to.
There's no cheese in it?
There's cheese in there. Oh, so this is why this is vegetarian and not vegan. Because I was going to actually put vegan cheese in there and completely go vegan on you. But I did put sharp. So sharp I can do. I think I told you I could do a little sharp cheddar, once in a while, as long as it's not like a slice of pizza or something in this, because there's very little cheese in there. I know it seems like, it tastes like there's a lot.
Cheese is so good.
Yeah, I love cheese too, but if it doesn't love me, I don't love it back. It's the same way with, no, I shouldn't say it's the same way with people, because I love everybody. I may not like you, but I love everybody. But most definitely, if food doesn't love me, I just say, well, forget about you too. You don't like me, I don't like you either.
Not me.
And so that's what happened with me and the meat.
I'm lactose intolerant, and my name is Brandy, and I eat cheese, milk, ice cream, and then I have a
My name is Brandy, and I'm a meataholic.
Listen.
No, but like I said, y'all, I'm pulling her. But I don't.
How is she pulling me and she's not even showing me how to cook the stuff?
Jesus, here we go.
In order to be a vegetarian and a vegan, I'll have to come here and eat, because you're not even giving us...
Ay, Dios mío. No, you wouldn't, because I would most definitely tell you how to do it. I am so ready to help anybody that wants to be helped, because I need help. Y'all got some help for me?
Prove it.
You're eating vegetarian right now.
But I don't even know how to make it.
But I can tell you.
Anyway.
You're not going to make it anyways, even if I told you, because what you know you wouldn't. Because what you would do is you would put some real beef in there.
No, I wouldn't.
Some mozzarella cheese and butter and all kinds of stuff that...
I love cabbage cheese.
Oh well, cabbage is good. Cabbage is not a bad cheese.
And I love extra
She would put
sharp.
all kinds of mucus causing.
I love extra
stuff.
sharp cheese.
Sharp. You know where we from, right? Sharp. I don't speak like that. We don't speak like that. We use our R's, but people from Boston, they say you typically don't. You know, cock, our cars, and Harvard Yard.
You go to my car for me? Yeah.
But I think maybe because I don't have a Boston accent. I don't think. I some people used to ask me if I was from different parts. I'm like, what? What do you mean? What is even? Because I don't say Boston or whatever. It's like
from Boston.
But maybe because I speak 2 languages. That could be the reason
why. So where you from?
I'm from Boston. I say Boston.
Yeah.
Boston. What do you say?
Boston,
yeah. Well, I put a little.
She thinks she's from New York.
But no, I don't. Oh my gosh. No, you know what it is too.
We don't say Boston.
I say Boston. But you know what? Every summer, I spent my summers in Rhode Island, and so maybe I'm all screwed up. I got a little Rhode Island, a little Boston, some Cuban, Honduran. I am just look. I'm a March Podge, and that's why I'm great, though. That's why I'm great.
I agree.
I'm just saying that because you're supposed to speak goodness into yourself, right? even if you don't believe it yet. So anyways, what are we going to talk about? Weren't we going to talk about the importance of elections? The importance of, I guess what you would call small elections? Is that what people call them?
Smaller.
Or smaller elections? Yeah.
Don't disrespect our mayors and our councilors.
No, I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Don't do that. I'm not trying to. That's why I want to talk about it.
No, I'm saying, don't try to fix it.
You have been trying to diss me in this whole episode.
I'm not trying to diss you.
Okay.
I'm just
Smaller.
fixing your crown.
Okay, fix it again.
Because if you have city councils watching...
Right, but that's why I'm saying if we have city council smaller,
that just means
I apologize. I apologize, but
that's just like saying my friend has a little
Dios
business.
mío.
My friend has a little business. We don't do that. Okay, proceed.
So, right, counselors and everybody that's watching, I respect you. And if you're a counselor, a Boston City Council, you probably know me and you know that I do and have done grassroots organizing or helping with grassroots organizing. I'm not a grassroots organizer, but I worked for an organization that we were built on grassroots organizing. You know, I'll talk a little bit about what I do and my profession later on. But anyways, we're talking about elections and voting and smaller elections.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I like it.
Smaller. Okay. The importance of those. See, I am one of the things I really, really dislike is when people come up with a problem and they don't give me a possible solution. I don't like complaining. And so I hear a lot of it. And my whole thing, especially when it comes to like things that we have or things you may have in your city, and my thing is, I guess I'm getting frustrated. And so my first question to people that like to complain about us not having this, that, or the other. Now I do understand. We won't get into the whole disenfranchisement and all of that stuff, but when it comes to just like having your street cleaned when the snow comes down and things like that, people that complain, the first question I ask them, did you vote? Because I want to know, did you vote? Not just for president. You need to vote for the people that are actually living, working for your neighborhood, your area, your city councilors, your mayor. You need to start going out to vote. Please, people, please do understand. It's really important. When you don't vote, you're giving other people a voice to do for you whatever it is that you want or don't want. And then when you complain because you don't have this or you don't have that, you know, well, you let somebody else make the decision as to why you don't have this or you don't have that. You know, I'm not going to sit here and get on a soapbox and talk about voting and, you know, as much, but I'm just really passionate about that. It bothers me to no avail. It really bothers me when people complain and they are, to me, a part of the problem. Because if you didn't get up and go vote, if you blamed it on the rain, and I can't even say the past few elections in Boston it has rained, so you couldn't blame it on that. But if you blame it on whatever, then blame it on that when you're complaining about whatever you don't have in your area. Say, oh yeah, we don't have that because it rained that day and I didn't go and vote. For real. Just be real with yourself. Be real with everybody. It's just frustrating to me. It's frustrating. How do you think we have all of these things? You know, it's people that get together, that vote, that decide, you know, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. I don't want this, I don't want that. I do want this, I do want that. My kids need this, I need this. If you're not out there making that happen, how can you really be upset that it's not happening?
Yeah, you have to contribute in these discussions and these decisions. And I was
those voting polls.
I was actually at the football field, and a group of ladies had walked up to me and was saying, "Oh, tonight's the election. you know, your friend is running, your homegirl's running, the lady you work for, right? And I'm like, yeah. Make sure, did you guys? She's like, yeah, she has my vote. I'm like, did you get out to vote yet? She's like, her and her friends like, no. I'm like,
so how does she have your vote?
yeah.
She has your vote in your head.
Right.
And that's the thing. It's like, just get up and go.
Then she,
if it was a hot party, you would have went.
Then she asked, well, what time can we vote up to? And I'm like, 8 o'clock, and it is 7:35. So they scurried off, and they said they were going to go vote. But then when they came back 15 minutes, I'm like, you did not go vote that fast. And they're like, nah, we didn't make it. Now, that type of thing is frustrating because these same people who don't make it out are the ones that, or have complaints or want to see change. You have to be a part of the change. You can't just talk.
Absolutely. And I know, I get it. It's frustrating. Sometimes you're like, oh, I voted the last couple elections and my person didn't win. Well, you know what? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. And where we are today is not where we need to be, but it certainly is not where we were. And we got here because of people who were diligent, people who got out to vote. We got here as black women. And if you're a black or brown person, we got here because of people who got killed for giving us the right to do what we choose not even to do.
It's foolish.
They lost their lives for us to have the right to walk up the street, drive up the street, walk in, color some circles, put it in the thing and walk away. That's your way of saying thank you for giving your life. Why can't we say thank you in other ways than just thank you? Because you can't dig them up and bring them back to life to say thank you. So say thank you by going out to vote. Say thank you to yourself for making a change. Perhaps it won't change for you, but it'll change for your kids or maybe your grandchildren. And don't you want better for the others too? Let's not be selfish. It may not be working for us, or we may not be where, like I said, we want to be, but we've come a long way. And the only way we got here was because of the people that came before us to help us come
Who did the
here.
work. They did all the footwork.
So can we do some footwork so that the next generation can
have it a little easier?
Exactly. Or at least praise us a little bit and say thank you instead of, yo, them lazy so-and-sos didn't do anything for us, because some of them are saying that. Some of them are saying that, people around in our generation, we messed this all up. And I can't say that I disagree, because when I look back at even my parents and, people before them, I saw work. I saw more engagement in a lot of things. And so I will say that my generation has been a little bit lazy when it comes to this. So if the millennials are calling us or being upset and saying we messed this up, guess what? We had a hand in it. And you definitely had a hand in it if you didn't go out to vote.
Our generation is tough anyway. We dropped, I had a conversation with someone who said that it was our generation that dropped the ball with a lot of things, with raising our kids, just with a lot of things. And if you look at, if you really look at the statistics and compare it to like generations before the 70s babies, they have a point. Like a lot of the parents in our age group, some of them, I'm not going to say a lot, but many of them act more like friends to their kids, but that's a whole topic for another
That's a whole other episode. Kind of like me cooking is a whole other episode. Yeah.
I disagree, but
yeah.
Yeah. Another aspect of the voting thing is I heard a lot of folks saying, well, I'm voting for her or him because they're black. I think that's very shallow. That's very ignorant. And although, we want to create this generation, this culture where we support each other more and encourage and uplift each other more, we also have to make more educated decisions. You don't pick someone just because of their skin color. That's very ignorant and shallow. I'm sorry. And
like
that's
the saying says, all skin folk ain't kin folk.
yeah.
The truth is the truth.
Yeah.
You have to, has
Do
to
your
make
research.
sense. It has to make sense.
You can Google each candidate, and it will list everybody's everyone's views on different topics, different social issues. Sorry.
Yeah. And what they really stand for. And I know, as Brandy was saying,
policies.
that there's probably a lot of people who don't vote and who probably say, well, yeah, that's the problem. I don't like any of them. Well,
you still have to pick the lesser of the evils.
Yeah. I mean, can you show me? And I would love for you all to just put the name in the comment of someone that you know that's 100% perfect. Because I know no one, and there's not possible, okay? We are all born from sin. We all have sin. It is what it is. There is not a perfect person, okay? So you're not going to find someone who's going to do 100% what you want. Because guess what? You don't do 100% what somebody wants. You probably have people who love you and they still get mad at you for certain things. Why? Because we all have different personalities and no one is perfect. But seriously, people, we need to start getting better at voting at the smaller level and learn how bills get passed, how things go on. Earlier, I was and I'm probably going to age myself, and I don't care because I'm proud of it. But I was playing for Brandy, Bill on Capitol Hill. Many of you probably don't know who he is. Many of you probably do. The bill that sat on Capitol Hill. It's fun. If you don't know Bill on Capitol Hill, go to YouTube. You're already here. So just type in Bill on Capitol Hill. If you don't know how bills get passed, and I know it's animated, so you're like, oh my God, I'm a grown person watching a cartoon. It's okay because it teaches you something. And if you already know, ask your kids and your grandkids and your nephews and your nieces. Have them watch that. It's really good.
Definitely kid friendly and easy to understand too. It's cool.
That's how I learned.
Can't wait to show my kids.
Yeah, and that's why I, like I said, she has children, and I don't, but I love to, everyone who knows me knows that my first thing, I love to teach kids. I love to talk to children because I love for them to teach me too. Because your age has nothing to do with how much you know and how much, you can have left to learn. But I love to make sure that I am feeding into our children. And that's one way to do it. Bill on Capitol Hill, let these kids, children know how a bill gets passed. So many people think that the president, and they vote only in the presidential election because they think that he or she one day are the only ones that make any laws. And it's not true. There's a chain of command here. And it goes like this. And then it gets to the president. So when it's right here, you have an opportunity to stop it, to change it before it gets up here and gets signed. So when it gets up here and gets signed and you get mad because now that's a law that you didn't want to become a law and you didn't go and vote, guess who I blame?
And those are the questions on the ballot that we have to answer.
So
that
please.
End up becoming bills and then in turn laws and all that good stuff.
It has to go through that chain of command. So go on YouTube. Well, you're already here, like I said. Type in Bill on Capitol Hill. You're gonna sway to the song too. Not as much as you sway to 2 V's in a box, because our song is dope. But Bill on Capitol Hill is pretty cool too. Of course, when you see it, you're gonna be like, how old is she? Ain't she? Because it is old. But I learned that way. I actually got through chemistry and biology and all those classes by making up songs. I was in college biology major, and everybody's, why do you like biology? I love English, I love biology. But that's because I made up songs to remember stuff. Like the periodic table. Oh, I made up a song so that I could pass that test. Yes, and I sang that song. And
That's
I got an A.
creative.
Yeah.
Pretty creative.
But I did that because of Bill on Capitol Hill. That taught me. I was like, hey, I like this. I don't know how old I was when I first saw it, but I'm going to tell you, by the time I got to junior high and high school, I made a song about everything. So in my head, while I was making those A's, I was singing on those tests. I sure was. And put the one over here. Yes, I was.
That's creative. That's creative.
Yes, I was. So, go look at Bill on Capitol Hill. You'll understand and help your kids to understand. And maybe if you don't like to vote, maybe Bill will help your kids to want to vote. And they'll probably say, Mommy, Daddy, did you vote?
It's definitely a cool way to encourage them to vote.
Encourage, yeah. If you don't like to do it, it's...
Give your kids an option.
Give them an option and an opportunity to get this thing right. Let's change it. Let's, again, we're not where we used to be. We're not where we could be.
But we've come a long way.
We've come a long way. And we've come a long way because of people who really stepped up to the plate. And like I said, people have died just giving us this color.
An opportunity an option to vote.
Yeah. So
take
let's
advantage
do it,
of your
people.
option.
Let's do it.
Vote, and just not in the presidential election.
Yes.
Those are important, but your city council elections, your mayor elections, all of those are just as important. So make sure that you're getting out to vote. Make sure you're encouraging your children to vote. A cool little neat thing is bringing your children, nieces, nephews along with you to vote so they can see what it looks like and what the experience is like. And it's pretty cool and exciting. And you get a sticker.
That's right. I bring my godchildren and they always love to put the sticker on. Like, I voted. I'm like, yes, you did, Mama. You voted.
So make sure you guys get out and vote in your nearest election.
In your next election. In your city or town.
In your city or town.
Okay, boing her back because she done boinged me about 1 million times in this episode.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, you did. You called me a bamboozler. You know.
Don't listen to her. Get out and vote, people.
Get out and vote.
And before we go, I just want to tell you that the red shirts, they weren't planned.
At all.
I walked in the door and I was like, we're almost twins. I tend to do that a lot with people I have strong energy with.
That's right.
It's crazy.
And that also happened to us with the black ones. You know, the ones that said September Girl. We both have the same shirt, but we have them in two different colors. I didn't tell her to wear the black. She didn't tell me to wear the black. And she came outside and we were like, hey! Today she comes in the house and we're like, hey! But, it's just like that.
Connection.
Two V's in a box.
Stay tuned for the next episode. But until then,
like,
comment, and
subscribe.
She got it this time. And share. Thank you for tuning in.
I said share the last time, and you told me that's when you boinked me on the head. You were like, you're supposed to say comment.
Stay tuned for next week. Stay tuned for the next episode of Two Peas in a Box. Two Peas in a Box. In a box, baby.
That was dope. Oh. This would not be funny. That would not be funny. Hold on. Oh yeah, it was recording. See?
Okay.
Ooh, thank you, Jesus. All right.